friends, welcome back to Chess with Chanakya. I am your K.Srinidhi Bharadwaj from kssbgroups. Here, in this video, we are going to continue the learning of basics of chess. In this video, we are going to learn about the arrangement of pieces on the chessboard, the movement of pieces on the chessboard, and capturing of pieces with the minor pieces and major pieces. And at the end of this video, I am going to congratulate the persons who gave an perfect and correct answers for my questions in my previous video. Now, let's move on to our chessboard. Okay, today's first topic is the arrangement of pieces on the chessboard. As we all know, this is a chessboard or a checkerboard board. In this chessboard, the second row and seventh row, which are occupied by an minor pieces or an pawns, like this manner, and the first row and eighth row, which are going to occupied by an major pieces like king, queen, rooks, knights, and bishops. Let's arrange it one by one. The corner squares of A1, H1 of white, A8, H8 of black are going to occupied by an rooks. Let's move inwards. On the next square, which is B1, G1 of white and B8, G8 of black, which are going to occupied by an knights. And C1, F1 squares of white and C8, F8 squares are going to occupied by an bishops. And remaining squares are E1, D1 of white and E8, D8 of black, which are going to occupied by an king and queen. Firstly, the white queen in the white square, which is D1, and black queen in the black square, which is D8, and remaining squares are occupied by an king. This is the position of chessboard. This is the arrangement of chessboard. Okay, let's move to today's second topic, which is capturing of pieces on the chessboard. Let's start with the minor pieces or an pawns. As we all know, the pawn which moves only in a forward direction like this, E4, A6. But remember one thing, if you want to capture with the pawns, then pawn will capture only in a diagonal direction. Assume this, if black moves D7 to D5, then here is an opportunity to white to capture the black pawn like this. Now, it's an opportunity for the black to capture the white pawn. This is about the capturing of pieces or an minor pieces. Let's move on to the major pieces. The first major piece is in king. As we all know, the king which can move all over the board in any directions but only one step. Assume this example. Here in this situation, the king can capture D5 pawn, E5 pawn, F5 pawn, and D4 pawn, F4 pawn, and D3 pawn, E3 pawn, and F3 pawn. In this direction, these pawns are captured by a king. This is about the capturing of pawns with the king. The next major pawn is the queen. As we all know that queen, as same as king, can move in anywhere in the chessboard in any directions. Assume this example. Here in this situation, the queen can capture the pawns like B7, B1 pawn, E7, E1 pawn, A4, H4 pawn, and H1 and H7 pawn. These pawns can be captured by a queen. This is about the capturing of pawns with the queen. The next major pawn is the rook. As we all know that the rook which moves in a place shaped direction, which means forward, backward, left and right. Now assume this example. Here in this situation, the rook can capture the pieces of e8 and e1 pawn and a4 and h4 pawn. And remember one thing, the rook which cannot capture in diagonal direction. This is about the capturing of pawns with the rook. The next major pawn is knight. As we all know, the knight which moves only in an L-shaped direction. Assume this example. Here in this situation, the knight can capture the pawns or and pieces like f6, f2 pawn and d6, d2 pawn and c5, c3 pawn and g5, g3 pawn. These pawns can be captured with the knight. This is the capturing of pawns with the knight. The next major pawn is the bishops. Next and last major pawn is the bishops. In this situation, we all know that the bishops which moves only in a diagonal directions. Now assume this example. Here in this situation, the white squared bishop which can capture a8 pawn and h1 pawn and h7 pawn and b1 pawn. And let's move to the dark squared bishop. Here in this situation, the dark squared bishop can capture the h8 pawn, a1 pawn and h7 pawn and g1 pawn. This is about the capturing of pieces on the chessboard. Okay, I hope you all got some idea about today's topic. Now, let's move on to the congratulations ceremony. Before going to congratulations ceremony, let's take a look of questions and their answers of my previous video. Now, let's congratulate the persons who gave an perfect and their valuable answers for our questions. The first person is Hemant Appu. Sir, your valuable answers are so good. Please keep watching our videos. Next person is Harshavardhan. Sir, your valuable answers are so precious. Please keep watching our videos. Next person is Krishnamurthy. Sir, you are also given perfect answers for us. Please keep watching our videos. Next, Kavya Reddy. Ma'am, your answers are so good. Please keep watching our videos. Manjunatha Achari. Sir, your valuable answers are very good, sir. Please keep watching our videos. Next person is Prabhakar Shastri. Sir, you gave perfect answers for us. Please keep watching our videos. Next person is Rupti S. Ma'am, your answers are very good. Please keep watching our video. Next person is Vanita S. Ma'am, your answers also very good. Please keep watching our videos. These people gave their perfect and correct answers for our questions. But some people are tried their level best. They are Amok DA, Muskan S and Praful Kulkarni. Sir, you can answer very perfectly, but you tried your level best. Please keep watching our videos to learn the chess game. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. I am K.Srinidhi Bharadwaj signing off. Bye bye.